What is up, Bladers, and welcome back to episode 3 of Blind Ranking Beyblade X Battles. We are joined here by two guests today. This is Nick Flicks. Thank you again for coming back, our first returning Blind Ranker. And we are also joined by Lance Kataki. So, we are going to be doing a 3-person blind ranking. It is still going to be following the same rules as we do previously. 5 battles. Blind rank 1 to 5, best to worst, and the numbers are removed after they are spun. So, gentlemen, thank you for joining me here today on this episode, and Nick, thank you for the idea of this episode as well.
Of course, happy to be here, Baymaster.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with our first battle. I know you said you started watching the anime, right?
Yes, I'm finally just logging in and being like, okay, I need to at least get through it. I can't be as into Beyblade as I am without watching it. So,
Right. Well,
all
our
right.
first battle is number 35, which is Persona versus Zonomas, and this is the round 4. So this was Exu versus Zonomas.
Okay.
What did you think of that battle?
Well, let's see. I mean, they had a lot of the stuff going on that was outside of the episode that we both don't know about because we haven't watched the anime. It's
Right.
okay. But it did seem like it was very one-sided, per the usual when it comes to Blader X. I feel like in the earlier seasons, especially.
Definitely.
But it did have a cool moment of just that big extreme dash and the big knockout on the Sphinx cowl. So
Right.
that was pretty cool.
I will agree with you there, like what you're saying. Like, in my opinion, it's not really that great of a battle. Like, it's one-sided, and I mean, I don't know if you watched all the way through a little bit after the battle was over, but even Multi and Exu could tell that Zonomas was actually holding back from the battles.
Oh, we didn't see that part.
Okay. But this was the last part of a riddle battle. So technically, in my opinion, having the one part out of all 4 parts just on its own isn't really that great.
Yeah, yeah. It felt like it was a battle just to move the plot along a little bit more than
Yeah.
for show and spectacle.
I mean, it had some
Um,
good effects, though.
oh, definitely. But I feel like that's like the extreme rail effect is like we're used to that by now. You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
after a couple episodes, you're like, it's gonna happen. Like, we know what's
yeah,
coming.
yeah. All right. I think I know where I'm gonna plop this one on the ranking.
All right. I'll let you go first, and then Lance can go as well, and then I'll give my
Okay.
rank.
Okay. I'm trying to find. That was the extreme finish one, right? Round
Yes.
4.
Number
Okay.
35, yep.
Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and put mine down at 4 because I do feel like there's a possibility for there to be a battle a little worse than that,
Right.
but I still feel like it's a strong enough battle to at least be one slot above that.
Right.
Yeah, I think for myself, so as a disclaimer, I've never watched the Beyblade X at all, so this is all brand new to me. So this is my first time even seeing what the characters look like. But I like the animation of the glowing X on his face. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I mean, the battle was over in one hit. That's not, I don't know,
Yeah.
at least to me, that's not too exciting. And because of that, I don't think anything can get much worse than that. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
even
Okay.
a battle of hits is significantly better than this. So for
Right.
me, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in my 5th place spot.
Valid. Okay.
Valid. I'm actually gonna join Nick on this one. I am putting this in 4th place purely just because the single battle all on its own isn't that great, but if you were to take all 4 of them and put them all together, it'd be a little bit higher, in my opinion.
Cool.
All right. So we've already got ourselves a difference in our rankings. So this is interesting. Moving on to our second battle here.
What's it gonna be?
Ooh, we get a little high end on this one.
I like that. I like that.
75.
75.
Battle number 75 is the first ever battle of Persona versus Dreams, Bird versus Bakun. So me and Nick actually already ranked this on our first episode, but I
Funny.
believe that was one of our ladder rankings. So like we didn't
Yes.
really get to place it anywhere we really wanted to. Now we have a choice.
All right. We're through that one.
Yeah. Uh that one that one's definitely a battle, all right. Or I guess we could call it a bird roast.
Oh.
Um since me and you have already actually watched this one before, Nick,
Oh.
what are your thoughts on letting Lance speak what he thinks first for this one?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because I'm curious to see what he thinks.
No, that was a good battle. I'm not particularly like, for example, playing like Super Smash Bros. Or training card games. Mirror matches, they honestly suck. They're
Mm-hmm.
dull. They're not fun, and they're not unique. But I kind of like this one here because this bird guy is supposed to be the expert of his own bay, and the other guy's making it to seem to be that he kind of has more tech than he does.
Mm-hmm.
So that is definitely kind of a really interesting twist. I do like that. Um, I do actually kind of like this blonde character, this rival character.
No, he likes Pakun. How dare
A
you?
little bit.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
He's interesting.
Yeah.
I know he's kind of a little bit of a cheeky bugger for sure, but I kind of I like the way he has to push Bird outside of the box here. So I really do like the character that he is. I mean, I don't know too much about him, but from surface level, he seems to be like a pretty unique antagonist.
Okay.
And the mirror match, it's like it is a good twist because it's not as boring as you think it would be. So that's why I really like it. And unlike the first one we ranked, this one actually does go on for some time.
Yeah, this one is a bit of a longer battle.
Yeah, the effects are pretty good. Um, but I do believe I have my ranking for this. You want me to go ahead and
Yeah, you can
let it
go
rip?
ahead. You can go ahead and let it rip.
I think I'm gonna put this at number 2, just on the base
Ooh.
that there may be something out there that may be better. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I've never seen the anime, so I don't know if this is one of the better ones. I don't know if this is one of the worst ones. Um, but I think 2 is kind of like a safe spot.
Okay.
But we'll see. Once the rankings kind of get finalized, I'll have to decide if maybe I should have put that at number 1. But it's a very solid contender for sure. I mean, it definitely is not the same like that first battle.
Oh yeah. Nick, you want to go next?
Yeah, I think I put this, I think at number 2 in my first video I did. Just because, like, I thought it was really interesting, and like Lance was saying, I'm like, the plot twists were awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciated that. And so if you're able to convey that in like the form of a battle, all the more cool. But I'm actually gonna put this one at 3 to keep things a little interesting, but also because I want to see some new battles that knock my socks off today
Right.
that will make me think that this is a good choice.
All right. Well, funny enough, me and Nick's ranking is similar because I put mine at 3 as well. Because personally, I'm just not a big fan of this battle overall. Just not a big fan of the character himself. Um, you will definitely see why as you continue watching the series, Nick.
Okay.
He's something.
Okay.
But all in all, the mirror match itself, like Lance was saying, most mirror matches do suck. This one is more on the other hand, where it's like, hey, this one isn't actually that bad. Like he said, he's pushing Bird out of his comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy putting mine at 3 as well for this.
Heck yeah. Sounds good.
All right, battle number 3.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Ooh.
No way. Middle of the pack.
Okay, not episode. Battle number 62. Ooh, this one's an interesting one. Okay. This is going to be King and Sushi versus Strong Ones. This is Exu versus Chopin.
All right. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I liked that a lot. I guess I'll go this time and then we'll alternate. But that's probably the best one I think I've seen so far doing these wheel spins with you.
Okay.
I really like the special effects. I love that they had the avatar of Rhino. Actually, they're getting ready to charge. A lot of suspense, a lot of being like, what is gonna happen next in this battle, and a lot of big hits from Drone Strike Drone Buster, not
Buster,
Strike.
yeah.
Oh my god, I've been using that bait too much recently. Drone Buster, to make it seem like it's a heavy hitter and it can surpass any wall it's coming up against. So I really enjoyed that.
Okay. I will agree. This episode, I believe this was actually drawn. No, sorry. This wasn't. Maybe it was. I don't remember.
It was Buster.
I want to say this was Buster's introduction episode.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
It sounded like they were like, this is another bay crafted by Multi, not a hero.
Yep.
Like they were just seeing it for the
Yeah,
first time.
this is John Buster's introduction.
Debut.
Yeah, it's its
That's so
debut.
cool.
I'm not a big fan of Rhino Horn battles, especially early on. Rhino Horn's just I'm not a big fan of that bay in general. IRL or anime, to be honest.
No.
I can't get Rhino Horn to work for me. Everybody's like, dude, try Rhino Horn.
No. It's not good. It's not good.
No,
I won't
it
ever argue that.
sucks. It
But
sucks
it's
so
a fun bay.
badly. It's a fun looking bay, yes, but actually using it wise,
It's like Ghost Circle levels.
yeah, bottom of the tier list for Rhino Horn and all of bays, basically.
Yeah, I guess I can start with ranking this one.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna definitely do what I did last video because I liked the adrenaline of it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put this one at 2, leaving the number 1 slot and the number 5 slot open for one that's hopefully better and one that's hopefully way worse.
Okay. I'm probably gonna put this one at 5. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Bam.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Like,
Uh,
Now, I thought this was kind of a good one. I liked the visuals, but honestly, the audio here is kind of tough. I won't lie.
yeah.
I like if I don't know if you've ever watched One Piece, but with Luffy's gear second transformation for the first time, when he lands a hit, it doesn't look like it does damage, and after a couple seconds, then the enemy like falls down, and that's what that kind of.
right. I'm trying to remember what that's called. It's some kind of effect. Ah, crap. I can't remember what it's called, but like a delayed hit, basically.
Oh yeah,
Right.
no, that's what it. It wasn't really a delayed hit, but that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
And honestly, like this is kind of a crazy take, but I like how arrogant this freaking little girl was. Like she was really arrogant.
She is
like,
arrogant like crap.
So arrogant, and then freaking Blader X just kind of just absolutely mops the floor. And that is like so awesome to see. There's nothing better than watching someone with confidence just get absolutely wrecked, especially when they're using that confidence in such a like a rude way. If that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'm really I think I did kind of mess up my picks. I think I really should have put the bird versus Papoon at 1. Now that I think about it, because this one honestly is like a solid 2. But now that my 2 slots blocked up, I really don't know what to do here.
That's the tricky part with the blind rankings. There, you gotta make it work.
I know. I you know what? I think that this is. I mean, I wouldn't put it at 3 because it's not like a mid fight. Like it's a good fight. It's great, and I like the visuals and the audio. So honestly, I'm just gonna stick this at 1 for now.
Okay.
Not for now. It's gonna stick there forever.
It's there at 1. All right. Well, we are rolling for our last official pick, where we get to place it on our boards. This is our 4th battle. Remind me, what numbers do you both have available left? Out of curiosity.
I got 3 and 5, 3 and 4 open.
3 and 4.
And I have 1 and 5.
And I've got 1 and 2. So basically,
Oh,
basically,
like, you have
if
to hope it.
yes, me and Nick
do
need
that.
to hope that these are the best battles ever. Basically,
And I'm flexible.
all right,
Not too flexible.
all right. Roll for battle 4.
What's it gonna be?
Honestly, there's one I really want to see, but I don't know if we'll get it. Ooh,
Is it
battle
really?
21. Now, you might actually have seen this one, Nick.
Okay.
This is Persona versus Cadover, round 1, and this is the second attempt of Bird versus Cadover.
Let's go. All right, we finished that one.
I can just see Lance's reaction right now, like, brother, what are you making me watch right now?
Okay. I'm trying to think. Like that one was pretty cool though. Besides Bird crying at the end for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like it showed that Bird is like finally finding himself and not trying to emulate others, and that he is able to take that in and go for like some big attacks and like take these risks and have fun. So I really liked that. I love the special effects and I love the atmosphere of like the whole battle except for the crying. So I will have to put it. I think I know where I'm putting this one,
Okay.
but if anyone else has things to add, let me know.
Honestly, you pretty much said everything I had on my mind for that, pretty much.
Heck yeah. Do you have anything, or do you want me to go ahead and rank mine?
Yeah, you can go ahead and rank yours wherever you do.
All right. I think I'm gonna have to put this one at number 1.
Okay. Definitely an interesting number 1 pick.
Dude, trust.
Trust the process,
I
bro.
trust. All right. If the next one is not as good, I'm gonna feel good. I feel like this one's gonna have to be number 1 and not number 5.
Yeah. Um, Lance, oh, how are you feeling over there in the?
Oh, great. Yeah. Good battle, good visuals, good audio. So like, it has all the set pieces. I really like this enemy guy. He reminds me a lot of Loki from Beyblade Journeys.
Mm-hmm.
At least that in 1 or 2 ways. But I like the character. I think the chain attack, that was actually sick. I
That
really
was
liked
really
that. That
cool.
was great.
Oh yeah.
I think for me, I'll put it in my number 3 spot.
Okay.
I don't think it's too good, and I don't think it's like terrible. It's like a good fight, and the message that Bird learns here is like a good message. So I think overall, this is probably out of all 4 battles we've seen so far, this is probably the most well-rounded fight. So I feel confident putting that at 3.
Okay. Well, I'm putting this at my number 2 spot just because I'm placing my bets that we get something amazing. And I really want a battle that just knocks both your socks off. Like you will
All right.
regret putting your
All
number
right.
ones at your number 1, basically. But I'm
No.
just the battle itself isn't that great in my opinion. I mean, we get to see some new moves from Hell's Chain. We get to see Bird cry for probably the 500th time. Like there's so many things about this battle, but it's mainly the story itself. Like the thing it's trying to tell Bird. And honestly,
Yeah.
because of that, I am honestly happy putting this at number 2.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're in a tough spot here, though, Baymaster, because you have number 1 and I have number 5.
And Lance
So
is like
one of
right in the
one
middle.
very happy, and one of
Oh,
us is
yeah.
gonna be very sad. And
Yeah.
Lance is chilling.
I'm chill. I
Lance
got my
is
number 4.
Lance is chilling.
An okay or bad, then I'm good.
Yeah.
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 If this is peak, I'm cooked though. This is
Oh,
No.
yeah, no.
No.
All right, well, let's see. Do we get peak or do we get trash? This is our final battle here.
Come on, episode 17. Come on, 17. Come on, battle 17. I know
Oh,
17.
battle number 85.
Ooh,
You might be
that's
cooked. Oh no. Oh, okay. This is Burn versus Common Y.
Okay, wait, that was awesome. What the heck? So
Yeah, that was a good battle.
yeah,
So I have to put that at my number 1 spot, and you have to put that at your number 5, Nick.
yep.
Lance, you're putting that at your number 2, I think, right?
Number 4.
4. Okay.
So we got cooked.
Yeah, honestly, this battle's
You know what?
I don't
You know,
know.
I'll start.
Okay,
Here.
okay.
I think the reason I really like this battle is because of the Phoenix, and that's probably just because of our work with Beyblade Journeys. It's
Right.
just so cool to see Phoenix in the enemy. I sit here and ask myself, would I still like this battle if it was any other blade besides Phoenix? And I honestly want to say no. Like, it's a great battle, but it's very quick. It's quick like the one in my number 5th spot.
Right.
And honestly, the Phoenix user, he kind of just, I mean, he is battling, but it seems like at the end of the battle, he is so overwhelmed that he just honestly quits. He just like takes it all, right? So, the fact that he's not really fighting back, maybe he is fighting back, but to me, it kind of sounds like he's kind of waving the white flag, and then the Dran, whatever it is still, later wise.
Dagger, I believe. Dran Dagger.
Dran still just laying into it.
Right.
But besides that, I think it's a good battle, but I'm honestly very content with putting it at 4.
All right. So Nick, you were forced to put this at your number 5th spot. How do you feel about that, good sir?
I wish I had done what Lance did, and I wish my 4 and 5 were swapped because that was definitely like better. But like I still think it's under the first 3.
Yeah, definitely. I don't like this being at my number 1 spot. I'll be completely honest. I'm not happy with it there. But to be honest, with all these 5 battles, I don't really like any of the 5 of them. So I honestly don't know how my dream, like how I would want this list to look in the end.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
I definitely lost this episode. Definitely lost it. But honestly, it's between you two who you feel like won.
I think it kind of just depends. We all have different tastes at that.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
So it's gonna be whatever. I think just looking at my tier list alone, I think if I flipped around my number 1 and my number 2, it would have been like perfect according to me.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think I got it kind of down pat as far as like accuracy, as far as what
Mm.
Okay.
because the fact that I only had to switch 2 and they were like, it's not like I had to switch 1 and 5. It's like I only had to switch 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I think to me, I tiered them like pretty as good as I could have.
Okay. And I know Nick, you said you wanted, like, if you had to or had the chance to, you would switch your 4 and 5.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe even 3 and 2 as well. Honestly.
All right. Well, I feel like
Good.
you Lance won this episode then, just because of the
Yeah,
the fewer amount of switches to make a perfect list. Mine is just like, I don't like this whole list at all. Burn it.
Ah.
But thank you both for coming and joining me for this episode, and thank you again for the idea for the episode. We'll definitely have to do this again sometime.
Facts. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, Baymaster.
You're welcome. And as always, I'll give you both a minute to shout anything out that you'd like.
Okay, well, I'll just shout out Nickflix once again. It's my channel where I post videos as well. But honestly, shout out to Baymaster as well for always putting this together and honestly giving me like it's just a lot of fun to make these videos with you, Baymaster. So always happy to be here, always happy to do it. So make sure you're showing Baymaster love and leaving some comments to start discussion.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And Lance, anything you'd like to shout out there?
Shout out to Baymaster, my goat, freaking for putting this together. great idea. Honestly, this was actually really fun. I've never watched anime before, so it was kind of cool to like see what it's about.
Yeah.
Right.
And then shout out to Netflix, of course. Just a great guy.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you both again so much for joining me. And thank you all so much for watching the reaction video. Or not reaction video, this ain't Beyblade Journeys. Thank you all so much for watching the blind ranking video. Let us know who you think won out of the 3-tier lists, and let us know how you would rank your tier list for these 5 battles in the comments below. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and remember, be safe, bay away. Peace out,
Get
everybody.
away.